they said I need to do another one, so I'm gonna listen to them. This is another new one. New shit.
New shit.
You find wisdom in the strangest of places sometimes. I, once admittedly a bit of a bro, a past I'm not proud of, once laid on a couch in Southern California, lit out of my mind. I mean, if weed gets you high, you can measure the state of my mind by the number of stars in the sky. And I, a rendered malformed lump on a sofa in a garage, as a party blazed all around me, absorbed the words of a discussion I was never meant to hear. To set the scene, two boys, no older than 20, in a bid to look good to some woman at the party. Forgive me if the details are hazy. You see, I was counting strands of fabric on the furniture high, when one bro shoves the other, and the magic words leapt from his puffed out chest like a gravity bong rip, hit from a dragon set on smoking out of a volcano, and by that I mean the words erupted from within. He said this piece of wisdom I had been seeking my whole life, but never knew I needed to hear. He said, "If you want to start something, you better make it a whole ass thing, bro." Like, perhaps I lost you on the magnificent brilliance of such a simple thought, like, if you're gonna start something, why not make it a whole ass thing, bro? And as they fight, as drunk boys want to do, as nobody addresses their deeper issues, I, now transfixed by a single sentence, can think of nothing else but this most beautiful concept: the complete and total commitment in everything you choose to do. Rewind. I was always a child of half steps, a staccato rhythm of projects unfinished, a boy never quite finding harmony within himself, always off key. Self-doubt robs me long before I even begin. I had always assumed I was destined to never succeed. Public education was a hard lesson in the mistreatment of mentally ill kids. In the case of my major depression, I carried every failing grade and sympathetic C with me. My high school degree is a sham. I was shuffled up and out of the deck like instructions in every pack of playing cards. There are large gaps of knowledge I am still just finding out now. In third grade, I didn't understand the concept of negative numbers. The teacher asked me what 5 minus 7 was, and I froze. I have always been behind the curve. No one ever taught me how to catch up. They gave up, so I gave up. A dwindling bookshelf with so much empty space begging to be filled, so I filled my time with self-exploration rather than casual information. Like, if you ask me what the capital of Montana is, I have no fucking idea. But I can rise out of a depressive cycle, claw my way back to normal from deep dives that once drove me to suicide. And yeah, there are gaps in my book knowledge, but I can learn facts and figures. I have filled my shelves with self-help and wisdom found in the strangest of places. I watch 3 older brothers struggle to find themselves with no assistance given, no therapy sessions, no sit-down talks. I learned to watch their good and bad examples, made a loving human being out of childhood trauma and abandonment. You can't read what I've learned in a textbook because growth is not an academic process. It is a kinetic practice. I choose to love, and so love finds me because I love myself enough to not let lost people so bold in their ignorance guide me. And here I am, world. You can take me or leave me, and I will be here no different, unshaken yet open enough to search for wisdom, yet wise enough to know the difference between being loved and being love. Yeah.